What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Social Club where everyone has a voice. I'm your host, Jacob Hale, joined with me by Cam Saunders.
Hey, what's up? How's it going, man? We're back. Like I said, we're going to be in the studio a lot more often, so we're back, man. Love to see y'all back, man.
It was only literally a week that we weren't in the studio.
We're back.
Okay, but we're back. All right, well, since we're back, subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts down below. Follow us on Instagram where we post every single day. I do want to show some love to Instagram because you guys have been blowing up our Instagram with all of your comments. Drake, Kendrick, NBA, just whatever's going on. You guys are definitely letting us know down in the comments, and we really do appreciate that. And as I always say, if you guys have any ideas or anything you would like for us to add onto our content or even make a full video of, don't be afraid to comment that down below or even DM us directly at the Social Club or on Instagram.
Yeah, most definitely. Wait, pause. All right, listen. You can DM us on Instagram, you know what I mean? We just, like I said, that's probably the best way to communicate. But the easiest way is through Discord, all right? So if you just go through Discord and leave your message in Discord, we 100% can see Discord messages compared to 65% seeing Instagram messages, because Instagram is just, like you said, that's where most of our interactions come from the supporters out there, and we're just going to keep feeding it, and hopefully we go from there.
Yep. And with that being said, we'll get right into it with some breaking news. I know you saw the Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James conversation that they had, and I kind of want to get your thoughts on that. Do you think LeBron is going a little too far? Do you think it's fair for LeBron to actually step up to Stephen A? Do you think Stephen A has gone too far? What are your thoughts on that right now?
So the timing part, I don't agree with Brian. I kind of leave with Stephen A. Smith on that. He could have hit him up directly. He know people who know people. They can easily get in contact with each other. One thing I will say about Stephen A. Smith, because I do watch a lot of them, I am a huge fan. Hint, hint, y'all help me get on First Take. But what I will hint at about, like, what I do like about Stephen A. Smith, I don't think he shy away from an interview or a conversation from anybody. I do wholeheartedly believe that. I think he'll sit down with anybody and everybody, and that's what I genuinely think that. So as LeBron, like with him, I think the timing was off. Now, what he did, I totally agree with him 100%. I believe Stephen A. Smith when he said that wasn't a basketball player I was talking to, that was a father. And, like, I'm about to be a father, and I can just imagine, like, what it feels like when you have to protect somebody. And I don't disagree with anything LeBron said, but LeBron also got to look at it both sides. That man's still doing a job at the end of the day, and his son is playing in the NBA, and Stephen A. has a right to critique his son. But as Stephen A. said on record, I wasn't critiquing your son. I was going at you majority because, like, you got your son in the NBA and you shouldn't force him into a fight that he's not ready for. That's basically what he was saying, and it's no lies behind that. So that's just kind of like how I feel. I didn't overreact to it, but it was an interesting topic. It was, the video make it look worse than what it actually was, in my opinion. So that's kind of like my point on that.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the few times where I feel like both sides are right. To be honest with you, at the end of the day, wherever you think about Stephen A. Smith, he has a job. He is a journalist. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. And then on LeBron's side, at the end of the day, LeBron is just a parent. He's a family man. So there is a sense that even though I am an athlete and everything, we understand all that stuff. That's also my son. So there's a part of him that wants to protect his son, and there's really nothing wrong with that. The side on both of them where I say that they're wrong is that with Stephen A. does have a certain history, or I'll just say journalism in general, to where sometimes it's not about the story or the person, it's more of targeting, if anything. And I don't think Stephen A. is the worst offender of that, but I'll just say journalism as a whole is that keep it about basketball. I think journalism, sometimes they try to make things personal. They try to go after people's family, home life, and everything like that. You just have to keep it about basketball. And then on LeBron's side, again, this is the National Basketball Association. This is the biggest of the big. So while I just said that journalism shouldn't do that, you also have to understand you should have prepped your kid to be like, hey, like, people are going to attack you personally. That's part of the game. Like, people are going to say whatever they want, get a reaction, whatever, get you in a lawsuit. Like, that's part of the game of being a professional athlete. And you got to know how to deal with that. So both sides are right, honestly. And there's both sides where I can agree with, like, okay, that's kind of wrong, and there's some negativity on that side as well.
Well, see, I'm going to defend Stephen A. Smith right here because I don't think he attacked Bronny negatively at all. I think he attacked more of LeBron. The only thing he brought up about Bronny is that his numbers, he was averaging 4 points a game, 0.1 rebounds, 0.2 assists, which all facts. You know what I mean? He's not lying about anything that he talked about. But, like, I think LeBron as a father, I think he got a little bit frustrated when he said Bronny wasn't ready. He shouldn't be in the G League, you know, that type of stuff. And I think LeBron was just like, yo, like, let my son be. Don't talk about him, like, just in general. You know, I think that's what LeBron was kind of stepping at. So I just wanted to make sure, like, you know, like let you making sure, like you saying, like, yeah, Stephen A. didn't attack Bronny at any type of way, like about his like Stephen A. don't know nothing personal about Bronny. So I just want to let, like, Stephen A. did keep it between basketball when it came to Bronny. I just think LeBron didn't want him talking about him at all, if that makes sense.